we're at Honuapu Bay, and we are in fact over right there, at the edge of the fish pond. And what we're going to do is we're going to go from here, Whittington Park, Honuapu Bay, back out to the highway, and then take immediately a dirt road that runs off the highway through a gate that's open along out to the coast. And from there we're going to go along the coast a little bit and then park the truck. Our actual goal is about 2 miles, mile and a half away at at Kawa Bay, where there's several heiaus on Pohakuahalulu Point, and the heiau is called Kawa heiau. Now, Ku is the name of a Hawaiian deity, and K.A. I don't know the meaning of. But this is where Abel Louis was living for years, practically 20 years that I know of, and recently was evicted by the county of Hawaii when they decided to buy the land and make a park there. So that's an ongoing debate, but at least wanted to capture what's left of Abel's estate. And
is that where the, sorry to interrupt, is that where the policemen are stationed?
That's the place.
Oh my god, it's so weird they're there.
So weird that they're getting paid so much to sit at a picnic table.
Yeah.
I wish I could get paid that much to sit at a picnic table on the side of the road. Fuck. So anyhow, they're going to have to stay there until there's a county park there, because otherwise people are going to move back into Kawa Bay, my guess. But the county is, in for the long haul, evidently, because they're willing to pay for this. Yeah. So anyhow, along the way, we will pass about midpoint a brand new house that was built maybe 10 years ago. It's a mansion that somehow someone bought land and was able to get a permit and build a house before people could object, because it is considered by many to be an eyesore and an obstruction of the coastline view, and people are somewhat baffled as to how they pull that off. But we're going to pass by that house and have a look at it for ourselves. And I think what people are really concerned about is turning this whole place into another subdivision of Oahu. And nobody that lives around here is really in favor of that, unless it's their realtor, perhaps. So anyhow, that's the scene. So that's the mansion on the Kau coast. How they got away with that.
Closer to Polish, maybe?
I have no other place.
Oh, yeah?
wife Janet. And yeah, I've known Abel for 20 years. I always seen him to be a man of integrity.
And so what are they going to develop here?
Well, the idea is for this to become a county park. The county supposedly bought it from the rancher that claimed ownership. That ownership was contested by Abel, but in the end the courts could not uphold his claim, or which I guess you know, I wasn't there. It's not for me to say what went down in that courtroom.
Yeah.
All I know is that you know, Abel stood off the county and the ranchers for 20 years. If he was actually doing something wrong by living here, my assumption is they would have come down in the first 2 years and kicked him out then. But I have a feeling that the county and anybody else didn't have a very good claim to the land either. And essentially what's happened is virtually an act of eminent domain seizure in lieu of anybody having clear paperwork. But I think Abel would probably say differently. You know, I've heard him go on at length about his title and his family lineage here, but that's between him and the county now. Right. All I can say is that I really do admire Abel as a person of conviction, and that whether he was right or wrong in a legal sense, the fact that he's one of the few people I know that would stand up for himself for 20 years and keep the county at bay as a single person. I mean, that's heroic in our times, for anybody to stand up against the state in any form and actually maintain for that long is heroic. So I'm willing to let it go at that, and if things work out that Abel ends up living back here, that's fine by me.
Yeah. Sounds like he's got a lot of support.
It sounds like somebody may be here already, because I see in the distance a Hawaiian flag flying.
Yeah, what is this?
And there's no way the county would be flying that flag. The only person that would be flying that flag would be Abel.
So that flag, what does it represent, or what does it stand
That's the
for?
Hawaiian Kingdom flag.
Okay, so that existed before Hawaii became part of the United States.
That's right.
Okay.
That's right.
I've seen it so many places, but didn't know what.
Yeah, you have to really hear it from a Hawaiian, the story of the kingdom being overthrown. That's not a story I can tell effectively. I'm going to have to go around this long inlet and marsh in order to get over to the other side of the beach. Cliff on the other side of the bay is where the big Yarrow is. We're going through the deep grass because the tide was too high for us to cross. And now here we are at Abel's garden. Permission to enter. Not going to do any damage. Just appreciate how much work that man went to. squash, tobacco, gourds, tea leaf, a lot of traditional plants here besides the tobacco, the gourds, the ipu, New Zealand spinach, it looks like, Skyland taro, sweet potatoes. Yeah, beautiful garden.